I have the BreyerFest 2019 Hero Surprise model here. It was actually called the Hero's Welcome Surprise. It came in this non-see-through green bag, and it was the Andalusian Stallion, or the Action Andalusian mold. One thing I noted from this year's BreyerFest was all of the bags were this green color. In past years, they've had like see-through clear bags for the other runs, but all of them, like Diana and Rocket, they're all in this green bag, which is kind of confusing to me, but hey, whatever works for them. And this is the special run ticket from this year. You can see they punched a hole in it. I heard there was maybe a case of some counterfeit tickets, which more sounded like a singular person trying to scam Breyer than a big counterfeit operation. But they were punching holes after you went through the tent line, so you couldn't take the tickets through the tent line again. So this is product number 711343. How we did it this year was we just packed the models as we got them into boxes, so I don't have all of the surprise models in one place. So this will kind of be an interesting procedure of figuring out exactly what we have with all of the different variations that Breyer threw at us. This year was Breyer's, I believe, 30th anniversary, which I completely forgot about, and then I was gobsmacked when I figured out exactly how many different variations Breyer had for all of these special run models, because there's a lot. There's glossy and there's matte, and there's a special color for each special run, I think. And then I believe the Dianas have loose manes and braided manes, and I don't even know all yet, so we're going to open up these models and see. But these are two of the Heroes Welcome Surprise. The mold was sculpted by Kathleen Moody. It's an Andalusian. He's very beautiful. A little more artistic than realistic, but he is super pretty. What I was seeing personally at BreyerFest was a lot of the grays seem to be common. So this guy is the matte gray. I'm sorry, the lighting isn't great here. I should probably drag the lamp over into the kitchen. So this is the Dapple Gray Hero Surprise. He comes in a brace, which I kind of don't like these braces. I personally think they create more problems for paint rubs than provide support for the model. I haven't seen so much, but that's just my personal opinion. So I'm going to keep all of this packaging together because I know some collectors like to keep it. And I'm going to take a wild guess and say that that other surprise model is also gray. But he came in glossy too, but they seem to be the rarer ones. So let's get this guy out of his tie wraps. He has, I've heard there's like not true chalkies, but models that have white base coats underneath their paint, but their white markings aren't painted white. So there is some of that variation within a lot of the BreyerFest special runs. I was so tired after every day of BreyerFest that I haven't opened any of these models. I opened one model after I went through the line, and it was the Chestnut Pinto Surprise and a banner. We only got one banner, and he was the regular red one, which I'll be keeping because I think he's super awesome. But here you can see the Dapple Gray, and just put him over here while I wrap the wrapping back up. This is a fairly long model, so we'll take a bigger shelf if you are choosing to display him, and I want to make sure I get it. Oops. Of course, I immediately drop it to his tie, which I'm sure the kitty is coming to get. And hold all this wrapping back up, and I'll take some pictures when I'm done with this video. They all get wrapped back up in their original wrapping after I've taken pictures and conditioned and all that boring stuff. So this is the steel gray. There's a lot of variation, I think, in the Dapple Gray and all the colors. This seems to be just kind of the typical dapple gray, not too light, not too dark, but in between. He is stamped BreyerFest 2019. 30th anniversary on his underbelly. And I was kind of looking at him to see if he has pearly undertones. I don't. Maybe he has just a hint of pearl. Pearls seem to be a thing this year. A lot of the models came out really pearly. I'm not seeing it so much on this guy. Maybe just a hint of pearl. So I'd love to hear what surprise models you all got, if you got any of the special ones, or just any of the colors, because I do love this mold, and just from looking at this, I'm going to go ahead and guess that this is a dapple gray, but we shall see. And the trick is keeping all the wrapping together and not having the cat run off with the twist ties. Hopefully I get pictures done today so I can just wrap these guys back up and not have to worry about that happening. I try not to rip the bubble wrap. I don't know if that's something you guys actually care about, but I try to keep the packaging in as nice as condition as possible. And you probably saw the last one. He has a brace on him, and then he has bubble wrap around his head and bubble wrap around his tail. This one actually looks quite a bit more pearly to me than the last one, more metallic. I'll do a comparison of them when I have him out of this brace here. And this might have been a good idea on Breyer's part of having this brace, because we have received a number of models that have this left front foreleg broken at the cannon bone, so it definitely is something that happens. It looks like at this point Breyer hasn't released the official numbers for the special runs yet, but it's looking like the Appaloosa is the rare color for the surprise, and then the rose gray is perhaps the second rarest. So we'll take a look at this guy as soon as I get this wrapping put back, so do not lose it. Okay, so here's the second guy. I know the lighting is really icky here, so I apologize, but he has quite a bit more pearl sheen and the white tips of his mane and tail, and then his body color. You can see the metallic shining through. The other Andalusian there is a bit less metallic. So if we snag him, I don't know if you'll be able to see any of this on camera. It's not a huge difference. This guy, he has lighter cornets and around his fetlocks. And this fellow, he's got the darker fetlocks. And then this one, let's see here. This is the more metallic one, I think. So this one almost looks like maybe he has a white base coat under where those, where the lighter cornet bands are on him. I'm not sure. He's really pretty. You can see kind of a bit of a pearly paint on the white where it's not bare plastic. Super pretty. Breyer did, I think, a pretty good job on these dapples. I mean, they're not perfect, but they're not, I wouldn't call them crapples or fish scale dapples. This guy, I think this one is quite a bit darker. Let's flip them around. Yeah, pretty nice. He also has detailed eyes, which I just noticed. They're brown, white, and black. So this is the BreyerFest 2019 Heroes Welcome Surprise. Thanks for watching.